My dear students, this is second module of second chapter. In this module, we are going to deal with more about primary memory, secondary memory and the cache memory. A computer system's memory is mainly classified into three: primary, secondary and cache memory. Look at the figure. Here, hard disk is a secondary memory. From the hard disk, the file or the instructions or programs are fetched into RAM, that is random access memory. From hard disk to ROM. Then from RAM memory, a temporary memory called cache memory, where the actual processing happens, is stored in cache memory. Then from the cache memory to the CPU. So my dear children, how the input is going into the processor? From the hard disk to the RAM, from the RAM to the cache, from the cache to the processing, that is central processing unit, where the actual microprocessor resides. There will be a control unit and arithmetic logical unit for actual calculations. After processing from the CPU, the control unit give the outputs to the cache memory, then to the RAM. Okay, then after fetching the details from the cache memory, RAM gives the files to be saved in hard disk. So, hard disk is a secondary memory, RAM is a primary memory, cache is a temporary memory, and CPU where the actual processing happens. My dear children, do you know how it works? It works as a machine cycle. So, how your inputs are storing? The keyboard itself stores the input. If you press A, it stores the input as A and gives the A to RAM. Then RAM to cache, cache to the primes, to the central memory, that is central processing unit. After pressing A, all these things have to be done. Then you can visualize A alphabet in the document. Similarly, what happens while you drag or drop a mouse? The same thing. The input device gives its signal to RAM directly, not from the hard disk. It is from the device directly to the RAM. Then, what is the necessity of a hard disk? Hard disk is responsible to store the softwares which are all used for a proper running of a system. Whenever you double click a Word document, what is happening exactly is given in this figure. The Word program is written in hard disk and it is stored in hard disk. The written document of Word program is stored actually in secondary device, that is in local disk C. From local disk C, the control unit fetches the program into RAM. From RAM, the cache fetches. Then the central processing unit fetches the entire program for processing. After processing, it will display a Word document, a blank document in your monitor. I think you are all clear about the machine cycle, how the memory unit works with a program.